Hello everybody, welcome back finally to another setup video. This is so late, so about September I said I was going to do more and I didn't do any. So this is better late than ever. This is my December setup. I know it's January now, but I really loved how I set up December, so I thought I would go through it. This planner is really cute. I got this one off Amazon. I think it was Labon or Labon, something like that. It cost about £15, came with inserts, came with stickers and a cover and a nice box. So I think it's really good. I think I got the A6 size. I think it was A6, yeah. Also I took out all the inserts to put my Cocoa Daisy ones in. But I also really wanted to show this one because this month I completely changed how I set it up. So I went back to personal planning from the rings, not rings, what were they called, disc things. I went from disc to back to personal planning. And I changed the order of the pages, but I really liked it. So I put a few little bits in the front here. So the paper clip, the little charm, which I had some puffy stickers from Lidl's, which I stuck on the back. That was actually the tassel from the pencil case, but it broke off, so I just put it in here. That was last year's pom-pom, but I put it all in there. The planner's really cute. It's got a zip down the side there, which is a good zip. I just put some of the bits in there. Sometimes I put like the die cuts and things in there. This little thing, to be honest, I wasn't really sure how to use, so I just wrapped it around there like, I guess like tinsel or something. But the main difference you'll probably notice to start with is I now have these tabs along the top. So those are my weeks. I've broken down the weeks, and I have tabs back along the side. So let's have a look. So I have this divider as usual, which is Hello December and December goals. That's the same as it always had been in my previous planners. This was just a bit of like, I don't know what it is, like felt or something that I just thought went with it, that I put in like a little dashboard thing. So I still have on this page my goals for December, and I've also written things that I achieved this year in 2018, because it's the end of the year. Then I have a small tab here, say month at a glance and future, because that's my month on one page where I might write in these little stickers mean like days off. I've got appointments, bills, birthdays, things like that on there. To be honest, December's one of those months where everything is going towards Christmas, so I didn't have a lot going on other than a lot of Christmas. Then I have on the back here the future planning part, which has been the same every month. I write down any maybe holidays, ideas that I want to get done by certain months. Sometimes I put birthdays there, but I just wrote a few things there this month. And then this is my biggest difference. So I have these sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I did using a piece of card that I had left and a die cut on top of each one, and I laminated it, but I laminated index in sections. So this one has the card that side, then it moves across a little bit each time, which actually took me ages to figure out, but I like how it's turned out. Then I have changed how I use this page. So I used to just use this for decorating. I now have changed it to write down the planner challenge, because that's something I want to do a bit more of. I want to make sure I regularly do a video or Instagram or something like that. So I started writing down what it all is, and it gives me an idea. Then I can plan what I'm going to do with regards to whatever the challenge is that day. On the back is where I would start maybe planning a video or something. I intended to do this in December, but being Christmas, I was really busy, so I didn't necessarily get around to doing that. Then on these sort of pages, I just wrote a few other things. I've got a schedule there. I read that as homework. I thought I don't have homework, but homework. So basically I started to do an exercise schedule, which I've been sticking to, which is really good. So I just used some stickers there for that. Then, so then this is where I have now do the decoration, memory keeping, planning, etc. So the first thing is I have a little card that flips out, and that's my meal plan for the week, which looks like a nice week. I don't always write things down because sometimes you forget. And I just write a few things on here. So on a Tuesday I meet a couple of friends from work and we go for a run. I just put a few stickers in there, appointments and things, anything I want to remember, I put on there. And then what I have now started doing is, because I didn't find Saturday and Sunday to be big enough space, so I've gone Saturday across the whole thing, covered up the Sunday, and then made the whole back page Sunday, because that's my day off every week, so I thought that would be a good place to put Sunday. And I've done that for each week. Then I have a few day to do pages, which I found I've been using more like this. I've started now using them as a double page, which I think is how they're meant to be used, because I used to do like that was one day. Now having one day across 2 pages, I found it a bit easier to use so I can see everything I need to do on that day, which is weird actually why that would make a difference, but it does. And I've tried to carry on tracking what I've been drinking, because I don't drink enough. I still have a few pages I haven't used, but it seems to work a bit better. So, and then we have obviously on to the next week, and all those weeks are the same. And then I had to make on this one like a little fold out at the end for the last day, because I didn't want to miss it out on the Christmas. Then here I had a Christmas little section I made out of a card. It's gone past Christmas, so it doesn't matter if I show it. Not that I have anything on anyway, I just had a list of sort of things I needed to buy, and I was going to do my Christmas plans here, but there was too much, so I put that somewhere else. And then obviously being Christmas week, I was too busy, I didn't really use it, but I'm not mad about that because that was to be expected. So then the next section I have is home and family. I'm not sure if I can't show one. Basically this was where I used the free printables from online for a gift list and a Christmas card list, which obviously has addresses on, so I can't show that, but I thought they were really good. And I've bought myself some sort of higher quality paper, so when I print them off they still feel as nice as the Cocoa Daisy pages do. Then I had the budget tracker bit, which I didn't really use like a tracker. I put a little thing in there to put receipts in. I think I've spelt that wrong. I before E, except after C. Yeah, I think I spelt that wrong, but I know what it means, so it's okay. Any receipts I just put in there, although most of them tend to go in the bin anyway. And then I think I wrote one thing in that I did, but I intended to use it as a tracker, but I didn't. Then I have the new exercise tracker bit at the end, which again I have used a little bit, but sometimes I find it a bit of a chore to track everything and write everything down. So I did a little bit. I sort of wrote a few notes of what I did, and obviously, oh look at that, I started doing it before December even started and then didn't do anything. Never mind. Then I have here another free printable that I made of my idea of sort of what my ideal exercise schedule would be, and I haven't stuck to that at all. I've kind of done other things instead. But what I started to do was pencil it in where I was going to do it, and if I changed it or anything like that, I'd write a note. Obviously I didn't do that either through December. I also have on the back here a little challenge I found online, which I just put on there as well, which I have been doing that, not necessarily in order and not necessarily following this, but I have been trying. I think that's better than not doing it at all. And those were just some free printables I got from Scattered Squirrel. There's loads on there. I thought they were really good. Then at the back here I've got some trackers, which I've moved most of those actually into a new into January's planner, but I have got like weight tracker, and I've also got in the other planner I've got a sleep, I've got books, I've got Year in Pixels, so that was something, when I do the January video, I'll show that one then. They have moved across now. And then finally, at the back, I have notes section, which these December came with these little pockets. So I just put my spare bits in and clipped, because there's no pocket to put that in at the back. I put it in there. And then this is just a bunch of paper I had for making ideas. So I had a few things, like I had train I had to get, I had to make a note of times and things. I had to go to a meeting thing for work, so I've got notes on that sort of thing. Yeah. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? We had a bit of a debate whether it was or not. I say no, it's not. We started watching it and made a tally of all the times it was Christmassy and it wasn't Christmassy one. It's not a Christmas movie, it's just set at Christmas. But yeah, I have a bunch of paper at the back for making any notes. And then there's a sideways pocket where I've put little stickers that I was using. Now it is the end of December, I'll probably put all those stickers and things away so I can use them if I need them again. And obviously December also came with this really lovely pen, which writes really nice, and it's got those little snowflakes in, which just, when it catches the light, are just really pretty. And that just went in there. The only thing is, the loop's a bit loose, so what I was doing is one of the pen gems, which I don't have on me, like for example, I was putting them both in like that. It was a bit more secure then. But yeah, that was basically my December planner setup. I really like how I set it up that month. The kind of sad thing is, I have set up my January kit and I'm getting February kit, but I've had to cancel my subscription, which makes me really, really sad. It's only temporary, I just need to save some money so I can buy a house. But looking at this now, it just makes me really sad and I wish I hadn't done it. But I will be back to Coco Daisy, and in the meantime I'm going to be making use of those free printables, all the extras I have, because I have tons of extra papers and sort of the daily pages and things I've got loads of. So I will be making use of that, and I'll probably do some videos on how I'm using that as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see anything like that. And if you are someone who either can't afford to subscribe or has had to stop subscribing and you want ideas on how to use free printables, start watching my channel, because that's what I'm going to be doing from February onwards. If you've got any questions, put them down below. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Bye!